This is Carla at the Jackson County Public Library in Ripley. And November is Native American Heritage Month. And in honor of that, each year we try to do a program. This year's program will be a virtual one. It'll be on our YouTube channel. And we found this wonderful little book back on our shelves. It is called Many Winters, Prose and Poetry of the Pueblos by Nancy Wood. And the poems in it are written by Native Americans. And the one I want to share with you is this one. There is a time for believing nothing, so that you do not speak what you already heard. There is a time for keeping quiet. There is an old woman in me traveling south, with a mouse which taught me my limitations. The mouse lay close to the ground and said, "There is a time for taking comfort in small things, so that you do not feel forgotten in the night. There is a time for enjoying the worm. That is the way it was. That is the way it shall continue, with the eagle and the bear, with the buffalo and the mouse, in all directions joined with me, to form the circle of my life. I am an eagle. The small world laughs at my deeds, but the great sky keeps to itself my thoughts of immortality. I am a bear. In my solitude, I resemble the wind. I blow the clouds together so that they form images of my friends. My voice echoes inside my mouth. All that I have learned of life, I share with the smoke of my fire. I am a mouse. My life is beneath my nose. Each time I journey toward the horizon, I find a hole instead." There's some really wonderful poems in here that will be shared by the rest of the staff. And this is available to check out if you want to come in and read some more of them. Excuse me, got a tickle. But anyway, thanks for listening, and I hope you check it out.
Hi, this is Miss Mallory, and my choice out of Many Winters for our Native American Heritage Month poem I'm going to read to you. I read this and it felt super, super empowering and also just kind of romantic. It was a little bit weird for me to read and be like, yes, and then get to the end and was like, wow. So I'll get started. Woman of the mountains, lying face up to the sky, what do you know of old stars born, when you were young, with raindrops forming tears for all the stars which died? What has the moon told you of loneliness, with its sad face fixed on yours, waiting forever to be touched by the mothering sun? What song does the wind play for you as it lingers on your breast and hollows out the softness of your thighs? Who has kept you company through the ages, as the earth turned green beneath you and the river flowed from your eyes? Woman of the mountains, flying face up to the sun, when will you know the generosity of time to crumble your unmoving body into mine? Hope you guys enjoy. Thanks.
My people are a multitude of one. Many voices are within them. Many lives they have lived as various beings. They could have been a bear, a lion, an eagle, or even a rock, a river, or a tree. Who knows? All of these beings are within them. They can use them any time they want. On some days, it is good to be a tree, looking out in all directions at once. On some days, it is better to be a rock, saying nothing and blind to everything. On some days, the only thing to do is to fight fiercely like a lion. Then, too, there are reasons for being an eagle. When life becomes too hard here, my people can fly away and see how small the earth really is. Then they can laugh and come back home again.
We're going to continue with our readings of Native American poetry from the Pueblo Indians. Many winters I have lived, ever since the beginning of time, when the first snow fell, covering the tired earth, which played with endless summer. Many winters I held the water captive, on the tops of many mountains, still warm from the earth's beginning. when the moon and the sun gave birth to one full circle of beauty. Many winters I blew the stars around so that the place where each star fell was where a river grew, taking as its course to the sea the path of the winter sun. Many winters the trees slept with me, and the animals walked on my breast, just as the birds drew near, seeking warmth from my fire, which took the sting from the night. Many winters I have been companion to the lonely moon, chasing after the raging sun, which listened to our song of thanks before releasing earth from winter. Many winters I have lived, ever since the beginning of time, when out of the melting snow came the first frail flower which said, I am the spirit of spring.
Hi, this is Liz, and November is Native American Heritage Month. And all of us took time to pick out a poem that was meaningful to us. And instead of trying to memorize it or just talk about it, I thought it needs to be read word for word, and you'll see why it has so much meaning, probably to a lot of us right now. Hold on to what is good, even if it is a handful of earth. Hold on to what you believe, even if it is a tree which stands by itself. Hold on to what you must do, even if it is a long way from here. Hold on to life, even when it is easier letting go. Hold on to my hand, even when I have gone away from you. Thank you.
This is Many Winters, Prose and Poetry of the Pueblos by Nancy Wood, with drawings and paintings by Frank Howell. The land here is peaceful. It is bathed in golden light, which smooths out the edges of harshness so that everything is right. With the sun always in our eyes, we have a lazy vision which finds fault only on cloudy days. Even in winter, the land is soothing. It rises and falls so gently that our eyes grow heavy following it to the horizon. Here and there, the sleeping trees reach out to the sky. Here and there are our fields and horses, sleeping, sleeping. Is it any wonder that we love the land the way we do? We dance to the beat of it and perceive its rhythm as our own.